What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Alright guys, today we're gonna dive into another liquid lip swatch video. Yes, another brand has come out with liquid lips and they are reformulated. They're brand new. The colors are actually pretty dope. I'm really excited today because we're gonna be testing out the new MAC Cosmetics Retro Liquid Lip color. Now, there is a million colors. I know the caps are hard to see, so we're just gonna flip them upside down. They have so many new colors that just came out, so we got a fist full of newness right here in my hand. And I'm really excited about this because, let me just tell you why. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are like, Jeffrey, MAC put out liquid lip colors last year. These aren't new. To me, they're new because, let me just keep it really real as usual. I tried a few of them last year. The formula was not really consistent with the colors. It was very like all over the place. So I am happy to announce that I think they reformulated their liquid lips because they haven't put out any new shades in a while and they just dropped a bunch of new shit. So I was like, okay, you know what? I think I'm finally gonna give MAC a chance. Of course, you guys know I am a MAC whore. I used to work at MAC. I always use some of their stuff, their staple. I mean, I don't know how many years. I think we're going on about 15 years now where I've been using the MAC Studio Fix foundation powder. I just can't stop. Like, it is everything and the formula really works for my skin. So that's been like a tried and true for me. So when I saw that they launched a bunch of new colors, I was excited because I see some teals, some really dark colors. I mean, hi, this is crazy, and crazy in a really good way because I love funky colors. And they have a lot of really beautiful nudes, like these really gray tone nudes. MAC is back on trend, girl. So I know a lot of people have had so many thoughts and hits or misses with this formula. So allegedly they reformulated. I don't want to quote MAC because I obviously don't work for them and I don't know the real tea, but a lot of people have said that they have changed it and updated it. So we are here to put them to the test. So if you want to see me swatch the new MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip colors, then keep on watching. Alright, before we get to swatching, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of info about this product. Now you all know I'm logging on to maccosmetics.com. Alright, so this says, for those who prefer a timeless glamour to an all-out flash, the matte reigns supreme. MAC introduces a twist on this classic texture with robustly saturated shades of retro matte liquid lip color. Whichever shade you choose, all promises one thing: a splash of color and a liquid suede finish that is impossible to forget. Here's what really gets my interest because I want to know what a product claims to do so then I can really see, does it do that? So this says that it is long wear, it's supposed to last 8 hours. The color wears evenly and smoothly 8 hours. Again, okay, we have two 8-hour claims here. And then it says it provides a stay true color, a non-feathering, and a non-bleeding formula. Okay, that's interesting. So before, I think they were kind of streaky, not that great. So I feel like this better really do what it says.
We don't have a problem here.
Now it says usage on how to apply. It says apply directly onto your lips using applicator. Girl, duh. All right, so I think it's time to dive into these swatches. Now, one thing I do want to read on the bottom here is that I always get asked, like, you know, how much product is in one of these. This one says there's 5 milliliters, which is 0.17 fluid ounces. That's pretty normal for a liquid lip. So the first shade we're gonna try is this grayish type of dark gray brown, and this shade is called Simply Smoked. I'm like, do I need to take a fucking quick break? Woo! All right, so first of all, let's open this bad bitch up. She's never been used before. Look at that virgin wand, baby. Don't play me. And, oh. All right, so the doe foot applicator is more of a, not a triangle, but it does have a point, which is nice to, of course, draw on the lines for the lips. Now, it has that classic vanilla-y kind of plastic cake smell that MAC has had forever, which I kind of love. Kind of reminds me of being in junior high again. It's pleasant. All right. Let me just grab a mirror here and let's see what happens. That went on pretty opaque. Now there's not that much color left on the applicator. It gets a little, yeah, I'm gonna do one more dunk, which of course is very normal. Let's give her a little twist. All right, I feel like to get fully opaque coverage, I am gonna go in for a third time just for that little outer corner because I did lose a little bit of the pigment once I went really in. So let's go in one more time. Okay, let's let this dry for a second. It's actually drying really quickly, which I love because I hate a lipstick that takes forever to dry. All right, here is Simply Smoked, all dry. Now, I will say one thing. The coverage was full. It went on really nicely. When you smile, there's no crazy lines yet. Obviously, it's only been on my mouth for a few minutes, but it is full coverage, which is a lot better than when I first tried these. I know I've said that in the intro, but I just feel like I had to say it again because I'm pleasantly surprised right now. Now, one thing, it just feels a little drying, but it's a liquid lip. It's obviously gonna feel a little more dry than a normal lipstick, but it's not like it's like a desert and my mouth is like, oh my God, help me. It just feels a little dry, but nothing like crazy, very normal. So let's try the next color and see what happens. All right, this next shade is called Young Attitude, and I was actually really excited to try it because in this bottle, it looks to be like a dark teal. I don't know if Young Attitude was the right shade name for this. Usually when I think of Young and Attitude, I think of really pretty and soft and like beige or nudes, but hey, I don't own this brand. So let's see what this one looks like. Oh wow, it's like really dark green. Of course, it smells the same, and let's give this one a whirl. All right, I am dunking in a third time again. And this one on the monitor, it looks beautiful and it is flawless. It's just a little gummy in here, which I've just kind of had to finesse the wand over a few times, which is not like a big, you know, deal breaker for me. A lot of brands you have to do that with. So let's finish this off. All right, this one is dry. The color is beautiful. I think I'm living for this one with this backdrop. Now, only complaint is that maybe because the color is such a weird dark color, there is a little bit of streakiness if we're gonna zoom in right here real quick. Just a little bit. I did put on a kind of like a second layer on top, and it just kind of, sometimes when you layer liquid lips, they really don't like that. They don't really settle together. But overall, it is a really beautiful color. I just wish it wasn't so, For some reason, darker colors, and I've noticed this with a lot of brands, it starts to get a little weird. So if you look here, it's almost like flaking off, like into my mouth. So be careful if you are doing really dark colors like this. I'm gonna pat my lip. Yeah, it just kind of has like a little flakes on my finger. Nothing too major, but I would probably wear this to like a photo shoot or somewhere where it was not gonna be out for a long time because I don't know how this would really last, but I will try that out later this week. All right, let's get on to the next color. All right, now that it looks like I've been sucking off an alien, let's move on to the next color. Now this did kind of stain my lips. I did take a beauty blender with some foundation and pat around my mouth. Still a little stained, so we're just gonna power through it. Y'all know what it is. All right, so this next color is called Burnt Spice. It is a beautiful, kind of like a light toned nudie color with a little bit of mauve in there, a little bit of rose. So let's put her on. All right, something I did notice, first of all, this color is beautiful. I love nude lipsticks, but this one was a little more opaque, and what I mean by that is that I really only dunked in once and I did my entire mouth, whereas the previous shades we just tried, I had to go in like 3 times. So this one, for whatever reason, had more pigment than the other 2 shades, which is a good thing, and that is a plus. This one actually feels less drying than that first one. Where'd she go? Than this guy. So this one is less drying for whatever reason. This one feels a little bit more like, it feels nice. And the cool thing about these, your lips don't stick together, thank God, because y'all know I've had some crazy experiences in the past. Cool, this one is really pretty. Let's move on. Oh my God, you guys, this is tripping me out because I put on that last color, wiped it off, even put a little bit of foundation over it, and I still have this green rim around my mouth. Imagine if you would wear that for 8 hours, girl. I don't know, but it did stain a little, so be careful with that color because I'm like, what in the F? So this next color is a beautiful gray toned nude. This one is called Flesh Stone, and it looks like it's just like a grayish nude, which I love, right up my alley, so let's put her on. All right, I love this color. It looks like a lot of lipsticks I already own because I love nudes, I love the gray tones. So this one is really pretty. Now, same thing with the last color. Really, one dunk covered my entire mouth, so I don't know what is up with the nudes. Is there a little extra magic in here? I don't know what the hell's going on, but it literally only took one dunk with the wand and I got a full opaque coverage, which I like, which means the bottle will not run out quick. So, same thing, this, you know, has very consistent formula with the rest of them. I really like this color. All right, let's move on. All right, guys, we have a few shades left. Now I'm gonna try this gorgeous brown nude color. It's called So Me. That's vain, bitch. All right, let's see what this bad bitch looks like. Girl, I am loving this color. These dark nudes though, I don't know why, I'm just obsessed with them. This color might be one of my favorites that I've tried on so far today, and I really like this one. I'm like, girl, work. Now all the nudes, I mean, just like I already said, they went on beautifully, amazing. One swipe coverage is definitely the real tea. All right, I have one more to swatch for you guys. It's a really dark one, so I'm excited, and let's get to it. All right, guys, this is the last one. Now this is a really dark shade. It almost looks brown from looking at it, almost looks black, but it's like a dark purple, I think. Now this one is called Uniformly Fabulous. And let's see what happens. All right, I am pleasantly shocked, you guys, because so many brands I've had an issue with really dark colors for some reason. I don't know if it's the formula mixing with the pigments. It doesn't really translate. A lot of times they kind of like chip off on your teeth or tongue. Even that green one was getting a little weird. This one, for some reason, nothing's wrong. It's really fully opaque. I didn't have to go over it 5 times, or like, you know, over and over, and it looks really nice. I'm like, okay, honey, like, work. I really like it. I'm like, when I say pleasantly surprised, I've just had so many bad experiences in the past with other brands. Usually it's really hard to pull off that dark color. Now it is not streaky, it's just a little bit weird here, which you're probably barely gonna even see on camera. I'm probably gonna take a lip brush and go over it very slightly, but I'm really happy with this color. Wow. Okay, Mac, I think it's time to give my final thoughts. All right, so my final thoughts on these. I just went downstairs for a minute. I drank a Red Bull. I chilled out for a second. I'm here taking a few hits. And this stayed on really great. I'm like, mwah, like, girl, it's there. I'm like, okay, honey. I was a little wary of this because you all know I had a little bad experience last year, but thank you, MAC, for improving your formula for your liquid lips. They're actually pretty great. And all the colors went on amazing. They were fully opaque, they smelled nice, the coverage was there. Only thing, of course, was that teal one stained a little bit high. Liquid lip stain, sometimes it happens. It's not like it's MAC's fault. Every brand has a color that has stained my mouth before, so that is not really a con in my book. I will say this, definitely moisturize your lips very well before applying. I always like to do lip balm like 10 or 15 minutes prior to a liquid lip so it soaks in. You never want to put on something right before because it is going to counteract with the formula. It is not going to be long wearing, and I feel like a lot of people kind of forget that sometimes. So, these are Jeffree Star approved, god damn it! And I really like them. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and let me know your thoughts down below. What was your favorite color? Do you think they're approved? Are they approved by you guys? I definitely think that MAC stepped it up with these, and I'm excited for them to release more colors. So hopefully they do that throughout the year, and I was really pleasantly surprised. How many times am I gonna say that? But for real, I was a little shook, shocked, and shaken. And I don't know, with this dark lip, I feel like I'm about to go suck some blood or suck some insert here. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching another lip swatch video, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye, guys.